Straight up war, drama, negativity. This is the pen fucking personified. That's just how the pen is. It's gonna be every fucking day. I distinctly remember getting off the bus at Donovan. This is reception. And it's 16 block that they're bringing you into. You get off the bus and they're stripping you out. You and fucking 30 people are getting butt naked. The cops are checking you, everything, what's up. And then you roll up to the desk, you do your fingerprints, you're checking in, then you go straight to a cell that has a cage on it. Now you're gonna be sitting in that cell with the cage attached to it all fucking day. You're gonna be in there 10 hours. Now the cops had a fucking bell on the counter, and every time a dude locked it up at the desk, a dude would come up to the desk and just tell him, "Hey, I don't want to go GP. I don't think I can make it." And then the cops would hit a fucking bell. Ding, got another one, and they'd put them in a different cage. Now all of us are stuck in these other cages. The crazy thing is this motherfucking day, there were some crazy skins in there, some crazy ass fools from Dago, and the motherfuckers, you know, they knew there was a white Crip. They seen him on the bus and they were ready. This motherfucker, he didn't have a piece. We just came in transport, so he's sharpening up a pencil all crazy, and he waits till he gets ready, and he gets this motherfucker in the neck. First fucking day on reception, just fucking wax this fool. Just puncture holes. Dink, dink, dink. Shit just goes down, and I'm just sitting there like, motherfucker, this is gonna be a long-ass trip, you know? And I'm sitting there in the cages. We eat our fucking sandwiches. Everyone's chopping it up. It's like 125 degrees in this little cell. It's probably fucking 110 outside, you know? And then they finally take you from that cell and they move you to your actual cell. Now you're in your actual cell by yourself. You're gonna be in that actual cell. This is reception right when you get to prison. Everybody asks about what the first day is like in prison. This is it. You roll up to reception, you hop in that little cell with everyone till you're booked, and then you go into your personal cell, and you're in your personal cell for 2 fucking weeks without seeing nobody. You're just chilling in there by yourself. They're just fucking seeing what's going on till they figure out who the fuck you are and where you're going. I remember my first tray in there. It was a chicken fucking enchiladas, and they had green sauce. And all I knew is I ate that shit, and I said, I'm going to put on some fucking size right now because this shit was real food. In the pen, there's real food. In the county, it's that janky-ass, cheap-ass shit. And I just was like, okay, I'm about to put some size on. I'm going to put the work in now. We got the food going. So I was pumped at that point. But being in that cell for 2 weeks by myself, someone drew a big old SpongeBob fucking on the wall right there, and it said, "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?" And I'm just thinking, look at this fucking crazy motherfucker who drew this shit, you know? About 2 weeks later, they finally they get my custody level. They figure out who the fuck I am, my crimes and everything, and they send me to 17 block. 17 block is just walking distance from 16 block. This is on the 4-yard at Donovan. At this time at Donovan, the 4-yard was actually a reception yard. So we're in 17 block, and this is the block where we just kept having fucking problems. First thing first, I get this J-Cat standalone skinhead celly. It means he's a skinhead, but he ain't affiliated. He just calls himself that. And then he fucking we just kept having problems. He was a big ass fool, big old fucking 260 fool who fucking lost a bunch of weight too quick, and he's just all saggy as shit and fucking just did it the wrong way, you know? He was cool at first until like he was a broke ass, and every time I got food I had to feed his ass. And then the motherfucking you know, I would get at the porters. The porters are the people who are serving you the food. They bring you your trays, they bring stuff around, they deliver your food to your cell. And they're the only people out in the day room during reception. Everybody else is just on lockdown until yard gets called and until you're processed, all that shit. But this motherfucker, he was all pissed because I had some peanut butter and I wanted that shit for myself. And I told him, I said, hey man, you don't get none of this. This is my shit. This is my shit right here. You don't get none, dog. And he just fucking started being a baby about the shit. We start getting into words, and I don't know how it happened, but we just start teeing off on each other. Now this fat ass motherfucker gets me in one of those guillotine chokeholds or whatever, and he has my neck all pushed down. He's pushing on the back of my fucking head, and I'm getting pissed. I'm like, oh shit, motherfucker, you let me out of this shit. I'm gonna fucking kill your ass when you let me out, you fucking fat motherfucker. And then my neighbor, fucking from Captown, fucking Scooby, he hears me in the vent, and he goes, hey big dog, what's up? He's all, you good over there? What's going down? And I said, hey, Mike's got his fucking titties on my goddamn neck. And he's fucking, as soon as he lets me out of this hold, I'm going to beat the dog shit out of his fat ass. And he's sitting here, he's pushing on my neck, you know. And I'm just finally, he starts to let me go. And he's like, don't do anything. He's being a bitch about it. I said, nah, the second you let me out, I'm going to kill your ass. And he fucking finally lets me out. And then, you know, obviously I fire on, pop, pop, pop. Just fucking light him up real quick. And then he's just sitting there with the bloody nose and lip. And he's like, dude, is it good? And I'm like, you fucking punk motherfucker. Yeah, it's good. In the pen, fools used to get in a fight in a pen, or I would have fools fucking put in work or whatever they're doing. If two dude motherfuckers decided to fight, whoever got hit last and didn't keep fighting is in trouble with me, okay? That just shows that you bitched out. You have to get fully fucking flattened, you know? You have to be flat-backed. You have to be incapacitated before you quit. You should never quit. We never fucking quit. This is the facts, and this is what's bred into all my soldiers and all the people who fucking roll with me. So this is just one instance on this yard where shit was getting fucking stupid. Another fucking instance is when I'm chilling there, and one of the head-ranking skin fools comes up to me. He's from SKS or some shit. It's a white clique of skinheads. And he comes up to me and he goes, hey, you know you got a Jew tatted on you? And I said, motherfucker, I got the king of Jews tatted on me. What's up, dude? What's up, you fat bitch? I'm like, you got a fucking problem? And this fool punked out in front of everybody. He let me straight call him a bitch. He straight punked the fuck out. And I look around and I'm like, oh man, this fool's done. You know, the higher ups are gonna have his shit served on him, because you never in prison can ever, as a white dude, let someone call you a punk or a bitch. If a white dude calls you that, or if anybody calls you a punk or a bitch, even if they're halfway joking, you have to fucking fire on them. There is no fucking options. And if you don't, guess what? Like I've said before, you're getting fucking fired on. And that's just the fucking rules. That's just how it is. In the pen, the way we look at it is, if you don't stand up for yourself, we ain't standing up for you either. So you better fucking stand up for yourself, because I have to stand up for you. So you have to stand up for you too. I think it's a fucking awesome way to be. But the main fucking shit was on this yard. There was always fucking drama, and then I finally figured out why, and it was because these fools in the back were always pushing for motherfuckers to bring them shit to the back. So to bring them shit to the back is the shoe. It's the prison inside the prison. And for us out here in the normal population, to bring them shit back, they had to make sure some shit happened. So they had to make sure that two white dudes rode on another white dude so that they could get their shit. Did the guy fuck up? Probably. Was it worth him getting took off on to get removed and shit brought back to them? Probably not. But we would stack the dudes up with razor blades, with coffee, with soups, with cosmetics, and make sure that the dudes that are stacked, that are putting in the work for us, they got all the shit on their property, so that when they go back, and obviously some of this shit's hooped, but so when they go back to the back, which is a shoe, they can bring this stuff to the dude. So basically they were a fall man. They got in trouble to go bring some dude his fucking shit who's sitting in the back. That's a fucked up thing. That's why you don't want to put your life in other people's hands who don't give a fuck. They're still just using motherfuckers and throwing them away for their own benefit. And I mean, sometimes the law fits, but these fools are masters of manipulation, so they'll make sure the law fits and benefits them in the end and fucks you over. Sometimes it benefits you, sometimes it fucks you. That's the lottery. But the main fucking aspect was at this fucking yard, everybody was off the hook. So the block kept getting hit. I would always be up early, so I knew when the block was getting hit. How did I know when the block was getting hit? I get up in the morning. I walk over to my motherfucking sink. I press the button once. I go to press it again. Oh shit, motherfucker, I take off, because I know the cops are coming in, and they're coming in fucking hot. They're gonna be at my window in 10 fucking seconds. There's gonna be 50 of them. They shut the water off so nothing can get fucking dumped down the toilet, nothing can get flushed. So I already know they're coming in. I'm putting everything up. I'm getting everything I gotta get, and I'm moving it where it's gotta go. But I mean, was I ready all the time? Most of the time, 100%. But is there shit that's always out that's gotta go up? Yes, sir. Where's it going? You're fucking hooping it. The craziest shit is my neighbor, 2 cells down, they start bringing out the white boys and they're stripping us out. Now this motherfucker, he has a 7-inch banger hanging out his fucking ass when they strip us out. We can see the motherfucker. And we know he's fucked. I could see a plastic bag halfway hanging out. And that was covering the handle of this fucking big ass piece, a big old knife that he hooped. And I mean, to you guys, you're thinking, that's fucking sickening. Who puts a fucking 7-inch knife up their ass? This is the reality of prison. You're not dealing with people who fucking think in the same realm you think. This motherfucker is ready to ride, and he can't get caught with that knife. If he's about to get caught with that knife, even if it's a cop, he has to fucking use it. So he does what he gotta do. He fucking hoops that shit. Sounds fucking sick to you? Don't go to fucking prison then.